good, everyone? It's UturnCrobat here, and I'm U-turning into you today with another how-to video. But before we get into anything, if you could please leave a few likes on this video, that would be great. Now, continuing on into the video, this is a how-to video on how to get Marshadow in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. Now, the only way you can obtain Marshadow in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon is through PKHex. I repeat, the only way you can get Marshadow in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon is through PKHex. Now, if you don't have PKHex, then you probably shouldn't watch this video, just because it's not going to really make any sense to you. So, moving forward, if you do have PKHex, then this video is for you. So, I did have a Marshadow file that I already imported into PKHex. And I did find a way to actually get Marshadow to work in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Now, unfortunately, you cannot use Marshadow online. Obviously, you know, you can't trade it. You can't use it in Wi-Fi battles. You can't do any of that. But if you do want a Marshadow as a little pal in your adventures through Alola, then follow along with me. So, what you want to do is obviously you want to get Marshadow as a species. It doesn't really matter what you choose in here, but I did see an image where because Marshadow's attack is actually good, so you do want to make it adamant, but I mean it doesn't really matter. And make sure it's holding the Marshadow Z, because when it uses its Z move, it's gonna be freaking amazing. But the Met part is where you want to pay attention. The Met part is what you want to do. Now, this screen is all blown up simply because I wanted everyone to kind of see what the hell I was talking about and see what I'm pointing at and everything like that. So, if this whole screen is bothering you, then I'm sorry. But the origin of the game is going to be Moon. The Met location is a faraway place. The ball is a Cherish Ball. Met at level 50, and the Met date rather, it would be 12/7/16. I don't know if it matters, but I do recommend you putting in 12/7/16 just because, well, that's the date that I have, and I'm able to get it in Sun and Moon. So just make sure it's 12/7/16. And I mean that's really the most important part. I mean, for the stats, I don't really have any stats or anything for it. I was just kind of messing around, and I'm not really, I mean, I'm going to be using this in Sun and Moon, so I'll probably just make myself a new one with new EVs and everything. But Spectral Thief, Drain Punch, Sucker Punch, and Poison Jab are 4 awesome moves that it can learn. And it's pretty awesome that it learns Drain Punch and Sucker Punch. I don't know, it's pretty awesome. It's part ghost and part fighting, if I'm not mistaken. So Marshadow is a very, very special Pokemon where it can learn, well, just about a lot of things actually. And so it doesn't really matter what your OT is. Obviously, the OT is going to be me. And so that's really about it, guys. That's really about it. The Met area right there is what you really want to pay attention to. And I repeat, the only way you can obtain Marshadow in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon is through PKHex. So if you were mistaken and thought that you could obtain Marshadow and Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon by any other way, then I do apologize. But the only way you can get Marshadow in Pokemon Sun and Moon is through PKHex. Now, I will at some point make a video on how to set up PKHex and power saves and everything like that. At some point, I will do that. Just because if you want Marshadow that bad, then I mean you'd have to get a power saves, and you would have to get a Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. But I think I'm just going to be ending it right here, because this video was just supposed to be a short little video showing everyone who has PKHex the correct way to really gen Marshadow into Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. So just keep an eye on the Met tab right there, and just make sure that your Met tab matches with mine, like I mentioned, I don't know if the met date really matters, but that's the date that I put, and it worked for me. So I do recommend you matching your met date with mine. So yeah, I mean, if you guys learned anything from this video, then please, by all means, just leave a like on this video. Make sure you subscribe, because I will be doing more how-to videos in the future. But yeah, I'm gonna get the hell out of here, guys, and I hope all of you all have a great day, and I'll catch all of you all on the flip side. Bye, guys.